first and foremost, all praises, glory, honor goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Makakodash, double honors to the elder apostles at Great Millstone. Taught us this truth. Citation on y'all can pushing this word day in and day out. Doing this quick lesson, man, on this guy, Andrew Tate. I did another lesson in the springtime, so it's been a while since I covered Andrew Tate, right? Which, he could be very well controlled opposition. In due time, we'll see, whether he's sincere about what he preaches and, masculinity. But or they could really be coming after him, it's one or the other, or a little bit of both. Could be a mix of both. Okay, he could be programmed, MK Ultra, because he was in the industry for a while. He started off as a UFC professional fighter, or not UFC, I'll just say a mixed martial artist professional fighter. And, he segued into the whole masculinity niche, because that whole masculinity niche is a big niche. It's a big money maker because you got a lot of men that are sick of feminism, hence for the reason for the passport bros, because in this society, women rules in this society. Go watch HGTV, or you see a guy looking for a house with his woman. Who's making the final call? The woman is. I've seen it firsthand. So, this guy, Andrew Tate, man, he's arrested for human trafficking one of his wives and dealing with a minor. That's going off if you're dealing with a minor in this society. It's going off because, Scripture says, render unto Caesar what is Caesar's, okay? So, it says Romania's anti-organized crime agency said it's investigating allegations of human traffic, including trafficking of minors, sexual intercourse with a young one, forming an organized criminal group, money laundering, and influencing statements. These alleged crimes date for, this is a while, 2014 to 2024, all right? It says the defendants used coercive lover boy method to exploit 34 vulnerable victims who were forced to produce porn materials for a fee online, and that more than 2.5 million euros it generated was kept by the defendants. All right. So, one thing about these guys you see on the top or in the forefront, because Andrew Tate, he's definitely in the top of this society. He's like a household name for, you can say, people in their 40s and unders. If you ask someone in their 40s and unders who's Andrew Tate, they're going to say, oh, yeah, the internet guy or whatever. An unnamed foreign man also exploited a 17-year-old foreigner. Said he kept all of the 1.5 million made from the criminal activity. Right. So this man got 10 million followers on X, otherwise known as Twitter. It's known for expressing misogynistic views online, and they call people male misogynists. They even call us, the Hebrew Israelites, male misogynists, man. Even your woman, if you're dealing with a woman, she thinks you're a male misogynist. She thinks that you look down on women, which we rightfully do, because you're underneath. We don't look down on y'all in a negative way, but y'all underneath us, man. The Most High looks down on women. If you look at the women in the Bible, the Bible doesn't speak too kindly of women, man. 90% of scriptures speak down towards women, man, because women are wicked. All right. So, these Tate niggas be in and out of jail, which I call them niggas because, even though they look like they could be a Japhetic, they look like they could be Asian or some type of mixed breed, but, all in all, they Israelites, the spirit of Jake, man. The Jake, the natural so-called Black, Latino, Native American, man. Israelite foreigners like the Tate brothers who look like the other nations for their forefathers. Lineage goes back to us. We're natural misogynists. We're natural dominators, man. We're not like Esau. We don't let our woman, the real, authentic version of us, we don't let our woman run shit, man. tell us what to do, you know. Yeah, a woman can have an input in the household, but really the man's supposed to have the last decision. But the woman can have input. Like, okay, I like this furniture set up this way. I like, okay, whatever, man. Because, most men, we don't give a fuck about that petty ass shit anyway. But when it comes to the household and the children, men are supposed to have the final word, man. Okay. Because me personally, I'm not into that decorative spirit. That's never really been my spirit. I don't give a fuck. Just give me a roof, a couch, a bed, a TV, PS5. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I just need a basic. Okay. But, a woman need this, and that, this, and that. They're unsatiable. Okay. So this guy, Andrew Tate, he be in and out of jail. I think he was on Fresh and Fit maybe about a year or two ago. With his wives and stuff. So, he's pushing an agenda that Esau don't really like. So, who knows? He could be sincere. But, all in all, y'all about Shem Yahshai knows his heart, man. Okay. So let me get some precepts. This is Amos 8:11. And behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread nor thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahshai. So, guys like Andrew Tate, they're going to, vilify him, if that's the word, make him into a villain, as far as free speech is concerned, because they're like, look, he's pushing multiple wives, he's pushing men be strong and masculine and dominate. That's not for the New World Order. Yeah. Which Kamala, she could be the one, man, to bring in the famine of the word, man, Lord willing, man. Because, Trump, man, he's like Andrew Tate. He's just an old ass version. All right. The old ass Edomite version of Andrew Tate, man. He's saying the same thing. Bear arms, do this, fight. But, that's why, I'm rooting for Kamala to get in, because, a woman is not for that, right? So, and then, these Edomites are going to go crazy if Trump loses November, man, which November is only like 2 months away, man. Here it is, we at the tail end of August. So the election is here just like that in a blink of an eye. It'll be polling times, man. All right. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east, and they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. So yeah, man, when guys like Andrew Tate become vilified, even us, they're gonna demonize us, man. They're gonna vilify us, if that's a word once again. But they're gonna start off with using these bigger names like Andrew Tate. If Kevin Samuels was still alive, they'll use him. Things of that nature, man, all right? And then they're going to trickle down to us, all right? But of hearing the words of the Lord, yeah, because, we speak in truth, man. Which really, Andrew Tate, he learned about having multiple wives through watching our apostles and elders, a great millstone on down. He learned that from us, man, because, he was, having multiple wives. He came up, he's my generation, Gen Y. So he's a late 80s baby. So, he done seen us on the internet and said, oh shit, man, these guys speaking truth. Especially about the multiple wives thing. And that's what he practices. I don't know how many wives he has now, but he has, more than a few. All right. I think I seen a video of him like a bitch, trying to offer herself up to Andrew, and he just rejected her ass, man. That's the spirit of Jake, man. He told her to kick rocks. And then the woman was like, so-called white woman, of course. She could have been an Israelite foreigner. But, the woman didn't look bad. She was fairly attractive. She was a fair woman. But he didn't give a fuck. He's like, man, get the fuck out of here. He told the bitch kick rocks. I'll never forget that video. All right. It says, in that day shall the fair virgins and young men fight for thirst, man. So the beautiful young woman, down to you young niggas, man. You young drill niggas, you gonna faint for hearing this word, man. All hell break loose real soon, man. Because guess what? Andrew Tate, he's not a prophet, man. He's just an entertainer. He's a YouTube guy, internet guy. If this was the TV generation, he'd be a TV guy. But now we're in the internet age. He's an internet guy, an internet personality or character. If it was a TV age, he'd be a TV personality. But it's the TV age is like on his last leg. That's why Esau's using these sellouts, these insiders on the internet instead, man. All right. Which is a win-win for Esau, because he's like, look, I could pay these niggas less and make more off these niggas because they using our platform instead of having a guy on TV, man. Because a guy on TV, you got to pay for his hotel, you got to pay for this, transportation, this, and that. Internet guy, you just pay him directly. You ain't gotta, and then he pays for transportation and hotel and things of that nature, man. All right. Might as well get this. Tongue cleave to the roof of mouth. Ezekiel 3:26, and I'll make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb, and thou shalt not be to them a reprover for their rebellious house. So, we come into a time. Let me just get this, and then I'll break both of these scriptures down into one. This is Proverbs 12 and 16. Proverbs 12 and 23. Nah. Salakia, man. It's been a while since I got this scripture. There's a lot of prudent man scriptures. Yeah, this is the one I wanted. It's Proverbs 27 and 12. Ooh, that's a good one. Amos 5 and 13. Therefore, the prudent man shall keep silence in that time, for it is an evil time, man. So we be prudent, we diligent, we doing what we gotta do, to make our name a calling, to make our calling an elect sure, okay? We're doing what the prophets of old doing, going out on the highways and edges week in and week out, prophesying the downfall of this wicked queen. You're making our spiritual bank account fat. So, we're doing what we got to do, all right, to stay strong in this wicked, evil place, But it's going to come very, very evil, man. Heavy judgments, beyond your imagination. Even though we say, yeah, it's going to be a terrible time, but we don't even know the magnitude of the terrible. That's how strong and powerful Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is, man. That's how almighty they are, man. All right. And we're gonna keep our sides. We're not gonna reprove, rebuke, and exhort. We're gonna play the low in a sense, meaning like we're not gonna be speaking, man. I mean, they're gonna cut off this internet very, very soon, man. This free speech internet, so-called. He's already got our IP addresses. Even before they cut us off, they made this IP ban us first from these different platforms, YouTube. We mainly prophesy on YouTube, so I say YouTube. And then, brothers that do their thing on, these different TikToks and shit. The plug's gonna be pulled in us first. Then then it may trickle down to the masses, or they could do a blackout this fall. It's gonna be a crazy ass fall, man. It's gonna be a September to remember, October to remember, November to remember, December to remember. Because it looks like we're gonna make it to the Fortunately, I hate to say it, man. I mean, it's just been like damn near every year. But it looked like we gonna goddamn make it to 2025. Unfortunately, man. As sad as that sounds, man, it looks like we're gonna make it there, man. Okay. But you know, it's all in the Lord's will, man. So, but it's gonna be a very, very evil time. Scripture says a time like no other, man. In Jeremiah 30:7. All right, so I'm gonna end it there till next time. So go on.